Pianos nowadays are tuned using a system called 12 equal temperament, where every octave is divided into 12 equal parts. Most, if not all, of the music that we listen to is written using this tuning system, and this has largely remained the case for the past couple centuries. Microtonal music explores the idea of dividing octaves into more than 12 equal parts. This could be 24 parts, 31, or even 41. And in this video, I'm going to try to convince you that microtonal music is actually better than music written using standard 12 equal temperament. For the sake of simplicity, we'll focus solely on 31 equal temperament, since it's generally considered to be the most popular microtonal tuning system. Intuitively, you might think that 31 equal temperament is better than 12 equal temperament because of all the new notes that it introduces. But this is not necessarily true. Although having more notes makes writing music more fun and interesting, the majority of these new notes are found in between the notes from 12 equal temperament, to which our ears are not very accustomed. Instead, the advantage of the 31 equal temperament over the 12 equal temperament actually lies in the notes that we are already familiar with. Here are two major chords, played one after the other. Try to see which one you prefer. Similarly, here are two minor chords played one after the other. Again, try to see which one you prefer. I wouldn't be surprised if, in both scenarios, you chose the second chord. After all, the second major chord sounded more majory, while the second minor chord sounded more minory. In fact, the first major and minor chords are from 12 equal temperament, while the second major and minor chords are actually from 31 equal temperament. So, why do major and minor chords sound better in 31 equal temperament? Well, the reason why 12 equal temperament is so popular is because it represents a very close approximation to just intonation, a tuning system where the intervals between the notes are all whole number ratios, giving them a pleasant sound. These whole number ratios are derived from the harmonic series, where every successive note is an integer multiple of the fundamental frequency. So, since the interval from the second C to the first G is a perfect fifth, the ratio representing a perfect fifth is 3 to 2, or 1.5. Similarly, the interval from the third C to E is a major third, so the ratio representing a major third is 5 to 4, or 1.25. Since 12 equal temperament divides an octave into 12 equal parts, the smallest jump between two successive notes is the 12th root of 2, or roughly 1.059. And since a major third has a spacing of 4 notes, we can calculate the numeric ratio of a major third by raising 1.059 to the power of 4, giving us roughly 1.258. Which is really close to the 1.25 we obtained in just intonation. Similarly, 31 equal temperament divides an octave into 31 equal parts, so the smallest jump between two successive notes is the 31st root of 2, or roughly 1.023. However, because 31 equal temperament has more notes than 12 equal temperament, 10 notes are required to span a major third. Thus, the numeric ratio of a major third in 31 equal temperament is 1.023 raised to the power of 10. Or roughly 1.255, which is even closer to the 1.25 from just intonation than the 1.258 from 12 equal temperament. This proves that mathematically, a major third in 31 equal temperament is more pure than a major third in 12 equal temperament. Similarly, a minor third in 12 equal temperament is 1.059 raised to the power of 3, giving us roughly 1.188, while a minor third in 31 equal temperament is 1.023 raised to the power of 8, giving us roughly 1.199. Since a pure minor third has a numeric ratio of 6 over 5, or 1.2, the 1.199 from 31 equal temperament is closer than the 1.188 from 12 equal temperament. Therefore, the minor third is also better in 31 equal temperament than in 12 equal temperament. However, there are trade-offs that come with using 31 equal temperament. Although the major and minor thirds are better than in 12 equal temperament, the perfect fifth is actually worse. You can see this for yourself by performing a similar calculation to the ones we saw earlier. Nonetheless, 31 equal temperament also introduces chords that do not exist in 12 equal temperament. For example, whereas this is a major chord, this is a supermajor chord. Whereas this is a minor chord, this is a subminor chord. These chords can prove to be useful when the standard major or minor chords just can't quite convey the right feeling or emotion. Lastly, 31 equal temperament also allows for something called the neutral chord, which is situated directly in the middle of the minor and major chords. Just like with the supermajor and subminor chords, the neutral chord can be useful when the standard major and minor chords can't convey the right feeling in your piece. Although we focus solely on 31 equal temperament, many other microtonal tuning systems also allow for intervals with ratios that are very close to the pure intervals from just intonation. Just like 31 equal temperament, these other tuning systems also introduce new notes, which in turn introduces new chords. A personal favorite is the harmonic 7th chord, often found in barbershop music. So, the next time you try your hand at composing, maybe you could try writing using a microtonal tuning system. To learn more about 31 Edo tuning and the new chords they introduce, check out the video on the left. To learn more about the new accentos introduced in microtonal music, check out the video on the right.